God says, this is not a coincidence. This message is reaching your spirit right now because something is about to take place in your house tonight, and you must know the truth. Archangel Michael has pleaded before my throne, saying, Father, if they don't open this now, they won't be ready. That's why I allowed this divine interruption. This is not just a message. It is a spiritual alert. And it's just for you. You have ignored so many signs. You have scrolled past so many warnings thinking they were not for you, but this one is different. It's about your household. It's about your future. It's about what has been hidden in your atmosphere. Listen carefully. Tonight, something will attempt to shift the energy inside your house. It will try to enter without being seen, without being heard. But I, the Lord, see what the enemy is doing. And I, the Lord, speak now through this divine voice to say, enough. The whispers of confusion, the restless sleep, the feelings of being watched when you are alone, these are not your imagination. A spiritual presence has been circling your home, trying to gain access. And now, it has formed into a person. This person is not who you think they are. They are smiling with their face, but their heart is carrying a secret plan. They have crossed a threshold tonight that they were warned not to cross. I allowed my angel to stand guard for many nights, shielding your room, interrupting your sleep with sudden awakenings so that you would not be vulnerable. But tonight, you must participate. You must take this seriously. You must speak out loud and declare that your home is covered in my blood. Archangel Michael is already at your door. He is not there to visit. He is not there to bring peace. He is there to war for you. Because the enemy has sent a familiar spirit to knock at your door in the form of a person you know. That knock will not sound like danger. It may be a phone call, a message, a request, a conversation that seems normal. But behind it, behind their smile, is the spirit of sabotage. This person has been carrying a burden of jealousy. And they are tired of watching you be chosen. They're tired of the light around you. They're tired of how even in silence, your presence speaks. So they went to a place they should not have gone. They spoke with someone they should not have met. And now they're bringing something back, into your house, your space, your mind. And they don't even know they are carrying it. But my angel knows. Archangel Michael saw the moment they received the false blessing. He saw them touch what was cursed. And now, Michael says, Father, release me. So I have. Michael is standing outside. He is armed. He is watching. But you, my beloved, must not remain in ignorance. You must act. Before midnight strikes, speak over your home. Light no candles in vain, but instead declare my light. You must walk through your room and say, "No weapon formed against me shall prosper." Say, "I cover my doorposts with the blood of the Lamb." Say, "Angels of the Lord, take your position." Because tonight, a decision will be made in the realm of spirit that will either expose or delay the truth you are meant to see. And I want you to see it. There's something you haven't noticed. The behavior of someone close to you has changed lately. They've been quieter, or too friendly. They've been more curious about your room, your phone, your routine. Their eyes linger longer when you're not looking. That is not just them. That is the spirit behind them. They didn't even realize the shift. It entered subtly. It entered through a conversation, a suggestion, a voice that told them you don't deserve what you have. That spirit wants to stir up something in your house tonight. It wants to provoke an argument. It wants to use noise, mood, or even silence to open a door. But not tonight. I have released this message because you have been chosen for something sacred. There is a destiny that's hovering close. A blessing that's about to be delivered. And this attack is only a distraction to delay what I already approved. You must understand this is not about fear. This is about authority. You have the right to command peace in your house. You have the right to evict every foreign energy that did not come from me. You have the right to stand up tonight and say, "No demon, no spirit, no person with evil intention will succeed in my environment. I gave you this house, this room, this space for a reason. And you've felt for weeks now that something is off. You were right. You were discerning. You were being shown signs, misplaced items, forgotten thoughts, sudden fatigue, strange dreams. That was not random. That was warfare. And I have waited until this moment to tell you the full truth, because you were not ready before. But now your spirit is awake. That's why this message made it to your screen. That's why Michael says, "Open it now. Don't delay." Because when you open this, you break the final chain. When you read this, you receive full clarity. When you understand this, the false shield that person has been hiding behind will crumble. And you will begin to see them as I see them, not with judgment, but with clarity. You'll see the influence behind their recent choices. You'll see why they were drawn to that conversation behind your back. You'll know who they met. You'll recognize what they said. And you will have to choose whether to confront, or to simply detach and let me handle it. Because I will. I have been waiting for your agreement. Tonight, I need your agreement. Not your fear. Not your panic. Just your yes. Yes to protection. Yes to truth. Yes to my hand removing what your heart was too tired to let go of. Because even though they are close to you, not everyone who is close belongs. You've been protecting the wrong one. You've been defending someone who has not been defending you in private. And tonight, when they say what they say, or avoid what they avoid, listen. Don't argue. Just observe. For I, the Lord, am revealing the heart through silence. Michael will enter if you permit him. That's why I beg you for just 30 seconds. Just give 30 seconds to whisper my name, to invite my angels in. Just say, God, I agree. That's all it takes. And watch what begins to unfold. The shaking will start softly. A misunderstanding will expose something. An object will fall. A device will ring at the wrong time. Something will go wrong that's actually going right, for it will reveal what I've been trying to show you all along. And when you know, don't return to blindness. Don't go back to pretending. I don't want you to lose what I'm sending next. Because after this exposure comes restoration. I am sending something new to your house. Someone who carries peace. A divine message. A financial shift. A spiritual visitation. But the room must be clear. The air must be clean. And your discernment must be sharp. That's why this moment matters. I am proud of you. I know you've been weary. I know you've cried quietly, even when others saw your smile. I saw the prayer you whispered into your pillow. I saw the sigh you made in the kitchen when no one noticed. I saw when you looked at your own reflection and asked me, "Is this all there is?" That's why I speak now. That's why I sent Michael. That's why this night is marked. Do not fear what is coming. What will happen is meant to happen. Let it unfold. Let it come to light. Let what is not pure be revealed. I am not the author of confusion. I bring truth. I bring order. I bring peace. And I bring answers. This message is your answer. The one you've been praying for without even knowing the right words. The one your spirit has been requesting while your mind was busy. The one you almost missed, until now. Thank you for opening this. Thank you for not skipping. Thank you for reading until the end. That obedience just shifted something. You may not feel it yet, but the energy has moved. The spirit has been confronted. The angel has been released. And now, you will see with new eyes. Go now. Do what must be done. Say what must be said. And then rest. For I, the Lord, am watching over your house tonight. And I have already won. This message is not a coincidence. It is not by chance that your eyes have landed here. I am the Lord your God, and I have seen your heart beating in the night with questions you dare not voice. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That tightness in your spirit? That sudden silence that falls around you like a warning? That is not fear. That is me speaking to your spirit. My child, open your heart to what I am about to say, for this message has come to you by my order. Archangel Michael stands by, his sword drawn, his eyes wide with urgency, for something is about to happen in your house tonight. And if you skip this, you will delay what I am trying to reveal. I say this with divine insistence, do not ignore me again. This is not another message to scroll past. I am not man that I should speak and lie. I am not the internet noise you've become numb to. I am God. And what I say now is eternal, sealed in the heavens, thundering with purpose. For tonight, a shaking will happen. Something will move in your home, spiritually, emotionally, or physically, and unless you hear me, you will misinterpret it and miss your protection. Archangel Michael says, I have begged God to hold this moment until you read this. And now it has come. 30 seconds. That's all he pleaded for. 30 seconds for you to see this. For your spirit to awaken. For you to pause scrolling and start listening. Because someone is watching you. Someone near you has been carrying something in their heart, an agenda, a plan, or a secret, and they are ready to release it. But they don't know I have gone ahead of them. They don't know I am warning you now because I love you too much to stay silent. Yes, I've watched you smile lately. I've seen the way you act like everything is fine. But even in the laughter, there is a voice in you asking, what am I missing? You're not paranoid. You're not imagining things. You are discerning. I gave you that discernment. But now it is time for you to hear what you didn't want to know. There is a conversation happening around you in whispers. You felt it in how people change their words when you enter. You've noticed the silence in rooms that used to be filled with support. Don't ignore these signals. They are not just social discomforts. They are signs I'm sending you. There's a spirit of deception trying to linger around your name. But it shall not prevail because I have called your name in heaven and surrounded it with my glory. Tonight, something will be revealed to you in a subtle way. It may not come through a phone call or loud voice. It may come through a word someone mutters while thinking you're not listening. It may come through a dream, a noise in the night, or a sudden urge to wake up. Do not sleep it away. Do not silence it. Because in that moment, I will show you a person, a location, a detail. And when you see it, you must remember this message. Archangel Michael says, I have fought off the watchers that tried to distract you. But this moment is critical. If you miss this, they will try again in 7 days. You don't have 7 days. You have now. This moment is sacred. There are angels walking through your house, marking the windows, touching the doorknobs, sealing it with divine energy. Because something spiritual has been trying to sneak in. But it will fail if you heed this message. You have been surrounded by people who smile at you and yet wonder how you're still standing. They don't understand that you are standing because of me. You are breathing because I kept you breathing. They thought you would have broken down by now. Some even prayed to idols for your downfall. They consulted darkness while laughing with you in daylight. But they didn't account for your name being written in my hand. Tonight, my light will move through your home. Every shadow hiding there will either bow or flee. I will expose what must be exposed. I will remove what has been lingering too long. And I will speak in the silence, in the stillness, in the breath between your thoughts. You will know it is me. It won't sound like a shout, but like a whisper that silences all doubt. I will say your name in the spirit, and your soul will respond. There is a plan unfolding behind your back, something you were never meant to see. But because you obeyed me and stayed faithful when it made no sense, I will now make the invisible visible. I will show you the friend who is not truly your friend. I will show you the opportunity that is a trap. I will uncover the one who calls you family but who offered your name in exchange for their own gain. Yes, even family has tried to use your name. But do not fear. Because I am not just exposing darkness, I am bringing light. I am not just tearing down, I am building. There is a blessing coming to your home that will arrive unexpectedly. It will come wrapped in something ordinary. You may think it's just another day, just another knock on the door, just another email or call. But in that moment, I will hide a miracle. And when you receive it, remember, it was me. Archangel Michael says, your name was spoken in a meeting of light today. Angels discussed your timeline. Heaven reviewed your case. And God smiled. Yes, I smiled. Because I am proud of you. I am proud that you didn't give up when the warfare was heavy. I saw you stay up late wondering if I forgot you. I watched your tears, and I collected them like treasure. Not one tear went unnoticed. I have written down every betrayal. Every lie. Every time you were left out. And now the time of reversal begins. The last will be first. The rejected will be selected. The broken will be lifted. Your name will rise in places where it was once erased. Your favor will confuse those who tried to break you. And they will have no choice but to say, God is with them. But you must be careful tonight. Be slow to speak. Be quick to watch. Listen deeply. Observe those around you. One person will act strangely today or tonight. They may seem overly cheerful, overly curious, or too silent. Don't confront them. Just watch. Because I am showing you their truth. There is also a blessing that is attached to a location. Archangel Michael says, they will try to delay your movement. But God has ordered a release. You are meant to step into a new place, but the spirit of hesitation has been tying your feet. That is not your fear. That is a spiritual rope. Tonight, I cut it. I untie what has bound you. I declare, move. Don't second-guess the divine urge to shift. Pack spiritually. Be ready emotionally. Because your change is coming. And now hear me well, in the next 72 hours, something will happen that feels like a test. It will look like a loss at first, a rejection, a disappointment. But it is a setup. Because what leaves is making room. What disappears is paving the way. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Tonight, speak a blessing aloud in your home. Speak to the walls. Speak to the air. Say, God, fill this space with your presence. That is not foolish. That is warfare. That is alignment. Because the air has ears. And when you declare my name in your space, demons are suffocated. Darkness flees. You may feel chills. You may feel fire. You may cry suddenly for no reason. That is your spirit agreeing with heaven. That is my presence settling over you. Don't be afraid. You are not alone. I am with you. And Archangel Michael stands guard at your door. He has commanded that nothing unholy may cross your threshold tonight. Not a spirit. Not a word. Not a lie. But I will allow one thing to enter, truth. And truth may come with pain. But after the pain comes clarity. And after clarity comes peace. And with peace comes joy that no person can steal. You've cried long enough. You've waited long enough. You've begged long enough. Now is the time to listen. Hear me, your breakthrough is not coming, it's arriving. Your vindication is not on the way, it's at the door. Your enemies will watch what I do next. And I will prepare a table in front of them, not to taunt them, but to show them that I am your defender. Now breathe. Let your shoulders drop. Release the anxiety. You don't need to plan the next move. I've already written the strategy. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly on time for what I am about to release. I delayed this blessing so that it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. But now, I'm handing it directly to you. This message is for you. You always skip them. But this one, you stopped. Because I called you. Because I stirred your spirit. Because I wanted you to know, tonight matters. And if you respond to me with a yes, even just a whisper, I will respond with a miracle. Open your hands. I'm placing something in them now: protection, clarity, joy, and a door. walk through it. I am God. And I have spoken. My child, this is not a coincidence. This is not just another moment in your day. This is not something to glance over or forget. This is the divine interruption I have ordained. You have come face to face with a holy dispatch, an alert sent from my throne, carried with urgency by my warrior, my messenger, my commander of heavenly hosts, Archangel Michael. And now he is not just whispering, he is begging you. Begging you to listen for just 30 seconds. To stop. To open. To receive. Because something is going to happen in your house tonight, and I, the Lord your God, do not want you to be unaware. Archangel Michael says, I order you to open this right now. You have ignored too many signs. You've shrugged off too many spiritual nudges. You've quieted your own spirit just to survive. But now, this is not survival. This is about protection. This is about what is coming into your atmosphere before the clock strikes again. This is a moment where heaven is screaming and hell is scheming, and you stand in the middle. And I will not let you remain unaware. You have sensed it. You have felt uneasy today, haven't you? You've felt that strange tension in the air. You've walked around distracted, like something invisible is hovering over you. You brushed it off, called it a bad mood or a rough day. But it wasn't that. It was your spirit trying to tell you what your mind didn't yet know, that the spiritual realm is shaking. That tonight, not next week, not next month, tonight, something is trying to enter your home. There is a spiritual presence that has been lurking. It was summoned by a conversation you didn't even hear. It was activated by a person you trusted who unknowingly or knowingly allowed a dark agreement to be made. This presence has studied your patterns. It knows your schedule. It wants to come through a doorway you left open, emotionally, physically, spiritually. But I am the Lord who sees all things. And I do not sleep. And I will not let darkness move unannounced. That is why Archangel Michael has been dispatched tonight to deliver this alert. Do not ignore this warning. You may be tempted to close this, to tell yourself it's too much, too intense, too strange. But child, don't you remember how many times you felt that unseen weight in your house lately? Don't you remember how your dreams have been disturbed? How your rest has been stolen? How the peace in your space feels off? That is not your imagination. That is your discernment. That is the whisper of heaven saying, pay attention. I am your God, and I never give a warning without a reason. I never send a message without a mission. I am not sending fear, I am giving you dominion. What is trying to enter your home tonight is not stronger than me. It is not greater than the angels surrounding you. But if you allow your spirit to stay silent, if you treat this message like it's just another chain of words, then you may allow in something that was never supposed to enter. Archangel Michael has drawn his sword. He is standing at the edge of your home, shielding your doorway, watching every unseen movement in the spirit. But you must participate. You must pray. You must speak life into the atmosphere of your house. You must anoint the threshold of your door. Walk through each room and declare, "This house belongs to God. No evil spirit is welcome here. No fear may enter. No darkness may hide. There is someone in your circle, yes, someone close, who has unknowingly or carelessly opened a portal. Through a conversation, a visit, a gift, or even a word curse spoken in anger. That thing is trying to reach you. But I stopped it at the edge of your home tonight, and I said, 'You cannot pass without permission.' And now you must align with me and say it too. Speak it aloud. Even now, speak it, 'You cannot pass.' Do not be afraid. Be aware. Do not panic. Prepare. Because what is coming tonight is not greater than my power, but if you allow fear, distraction, or denial to silence your authority, then you allow the enemy to whisper where you were meant to roar. You were not created to be a victim in your own home. Your house is not a playground for demonic interference. It is a dwelling place of my glory. But now is the time to reclaim that ground. Walk with me through this. I will show you what to clean. I will show you what to remove. I will reveal which object, which connection, which message brought spiritual heaviness. Yes, there is something in your space that does not belong. And the enemy is trying to use it as a legal right to oppress, confuse, and delay you. But tonight, I will expose it. Tonight, if you open your eyes, you will see what you missed. If you speak my name, demons will flee. If you call on me, I will respond with fire. Do not wait. Do not delay. There are 30 seconds of your faith that can shift your entire night. Do not let the enemy sing you to sleep when heaven is sounding an alarm. This is not just about one night. This is about the next season of your life. Because what tries to enter tonight was sent to bring a delay into your destiny. A delay in your finances. A delay in your relationship. A delay in your clarity. It does not come looking like a monster. It comes looking like comfort. Like distraction. Like just one thought or just one compromise. But behind it is a trap. Archangel Michael has stood here before. Over centuries, he has stood guard for my children. Over Moses, over Daniel, over Esther, over those who carried divine assignments. You are no different. You, too, carry a calling. That is why the enemy wants to target your home. Because if he can make you weary in your own house, he can stop you from stepping out in power. But not this time. Because you have listened. Because you have opened. Because you are now aware. You are not alone tonight. I am with you. Michael is guarding you. Angels have been dispatched. The windows of your spirit have been opened. You are not a helpless bystander. You are anointed. You are protected. You are equipped. Do not share this message with those who will mock it. This is sacred. This is secret. This is divine intelligence from the courts of heaven, and it was sealed with your name on it. Do not water down what was given in fire. Do not laugh off what angels delivered with trembling. Tonight, speak the name of Jesus aloud in your home. Speak Scripture. Declare my word. Open the windows and tell every unclean spirit that this house is off limits. And they will listen. They must. Because where my name is lifted, darkness cannot remain. Even now, I am reminding you of things you've forgotten. A voice. A dream. A moment that didn't make sense before, but it will tonight. Do not run. Do not cover your ears. I will not harm you, I will help you. I will clean the places you've been too afraid to confront. I will cover the rooms where trauma once whispered. I will heal the places in your home where silence held pain. A new wave is coming. And then, rest. Because after obedience comes peace. After cleansing comes blessing. After war comes victory. You have 30 seconds of obedience between chaos and protection. It's just for you. I am the Lord.